However, there appear to be other carriages waiting to leave, each of them quite different. Perhaps one of them can help. Inspect the humble carriage to the left, the bold carriage to the middle, or inspect the extravagant carriage to the right.
So I think humble gets us home.
Mm-hmm.
I think bold is going to be, we meet somebody that we'll eventually talk to later, and then extravagant is the same. Maybe like a crown or something.
I think we go with the extravagant one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Right.
The carriage to your right is richly decorated, yet somber. Swags of black crepe hang from the roof of the carriage, leaving only glimmers of the gold underneath. The decidedly feminine bent of the decorations indicate that the occupant is a woman, but all of the black suggests that she is in mourning. Mm-hmm. You consider the extravagant carriage for a moment. Is this who you like to ride with?
Wealthy widow helping a lost soul in need. It works in the books. Let's go. Perhaps not. I'll examine the other carriages.
What do you think? We could check out the other ones if you want.
Nah, I think we already picked the extravagant one.
Yeah, let's do it. Settled in your decision, you set out ready to trust your fortune to a mysterious stranger. The coachman pays you no heed as you approach the sumptuously decorated carriage. Normally, you find yourself to be quite fearless in social situations, but something about this whole scenario gives you pause. Should you knock on the door, call out? You've heard the courtiers in Versailles grow out in their fingernails so they can scratch on the doors, as it's considered less disruptive. Locked in the cycle of indecision, you curse the fact that you cut your nails this morning.
What seems to be troubling you, madame? Calls out a voice from inside the carriage.
May I bother you for a ride home? Madam, my fiancé is lost, and our host denounced me, and my marriage is gone. Can you help me?
I guess the second one.
I think they're both good, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
How tragic, replies the voice with a trace of amusement. What kind of person would I be if I didn't take such pity on such a helpless soul? Okay. Madame Gazelle. Renee, open the door, please.
With that, Renee, the coachman, hops down from his box and opens the door for you. He wears the same colorful livery of most servants, but is adorned with a black badge on his breast. You squint to peer at the woman inside, but to no avail. Between the swags of black crepe obscuring the windows and the lack of lanterns within the carriage, the entire inside is shrouded in gloom. A delicate, pale hand reaches out from the darkness to you. You take her hand and step inside. After a few seconds, your eyes adjust to the shadows and you see a woman in front of you. She's older than yourself, but still younger than you'd expect. Dressed in luxurious morning clothes, she reclines easily in her seat, clutching a fine glass filled with water.
My name is... Ooh.
Honorade? I don't know.
Honorade?
Honorade?
Gatorade?
My name is Madame Gatorade.
We're gonna go with that. This is Gatorade.
Okay.
What should I call you, madame?
Daka. Yvette Daka.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Yvette Daka. Shall we be off?
She knocks delicately on the roof compartment, and with the clean crack of a coachman's whip, the carriage makes way towards Paris.
Well, I saw you a few times during the party tonight, and I know that you're new to Paris. We never had a chance to properly introduce ourselves. However, I did manage to hear about your most unfortunate run with our host. Why were they so dreadfully cruel to you?
Apparently they're enemies with my lost fiancé and wanted to snub him, berating me. Please don't worry about it, I'll be fine. I think the first one.
So that means he was invited and they were just gonna
Yeah, be mean to him.
ransack all his ideologies and everything.
Yeah.
Gatorade doesn't speak for a while, instead choosing to stare into her glass of water with an expression of surprise and disgust. How vile, she replies, to find a person who has been beset by such great misfortune, then to mistreat them so. Just a posture among one's cohorts that is truly despicable. You must be quite strong to endure such dreadful treatment.
Gained a little favor.
She examines you intensely while she sips her water. I assume you are already planning your revenge, non? I know I would be. After a long silence, Gatorade leans over to the window and looks out through one of the few spots not obscured by black crepe. Now, I'm sure you already know just how dangerous it is to accept a ride home from strangers. We could be going anywhere right now, and you wouldn't even know it.
You are slightly uncomfortable, probably because she's making a good point. You stop to wonder if you'd be any good at leaping from the moving carriage.
Gatorade interrupts your train of thought, but of course, the best way to fix that is by not being strangers. Ask me some questions, so you may properly judge my character.
Please indulge me. What would you like to know? How long have you been in mourning? How did you know our host? I think the second one.
Yeah. Would you believe that I don't? Not really, at least. She chuckles into her glass before taking a leisurely sip. Of course, now that I know what they did to you, I have no intention of getting to know that conniving wretch at all. Until a few years ago, I was actually quite the homebody. My husband's textile mills made more than enough money for me to live a life of leisure, which he was happy to let me do, though I'm sure he was frustrated by my unwillingness to attend all the big parties his clients would throw. Crowds don't really suit me, you see. I prefer more intimate gatherings. However, when Charles passed, I kept getting invitations. He had so many friends. I hated the idea of letting him down more than the idea of being in a room filled with people I don't care about. So I started going. Ha! Listen to me. That was certainly more than you asked for. Now, what about you? See, I think we got everything we needed from that one question. What made you want to come to Paris?
I came here because I'll do anything for love. I was sick of my life in the country. I wanted to get away. I'd always dreamed of being in Paris. It's a city center of the world. I think it's the last one.
She may be only a few years older than you, but the way Gatorade smiles at your answer is almost nostalgic. Running away to the beauty of Paris, to see and be seen amongst the philosophers and the persons of fashion. Oh man, we're good. That's really sweet. And I'm not just making fun. You are a sweet woman. Perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself, but I imagine the next question you'll ask me is how long I've been in mourning for. No?
She's not wrong.
She sighs. That is a reasonable question, though not one I like answering. You see, as of last week, it's been 2.5 years. Jeez. Okay, I mean, everyone's got their own time.
You maintain a neutral expression, but you can't help but dwell on the fact that 2.5 years is far longer than any prescribed period of mourning. You've heard of widows wearing a black weeper on their gowns for a few months longer than most, but this is something else entirely.
You're very polite. Most, when they hear that, take it upon themselves to chide me for my breach of decency. What do you think? Is 2.5 years too long to mourn for lost love?
One should take as long as they like, but they can't do it forever. Mourning has a set length for a reason. Life is for the living. There's something romantic about casting aside the decency for the sake of grief. Personally, I like the first or the last one.
I was thinking the first one.
Then let's go with the first one. Despite her mournful trappings, you haven't yet seen Gatorade look particularly forlorn. Until now. Oh. Oh, that's you, I think.
Her knowing devilish demeanor cracks for a moment, and her eyes take on a far-away, melancholy look to them. That is exactly how he would have put it. You are both right. One can't grieve forever. There is so much life left to live. Wow, we are so good. However, Gatorade gestures to the luxurious gloom about her. I feel that the trappings suit me, non?
The journey to your home in Paris lasts for a long time, but it doesn't feel that way. Gatorade plays the part of hostess wonderfully, always managing to guide the conversation in a satisfying direction. Unlike so many other of the persons you've met in Paris, she seems completely uninterested in polite small talk, focusing instead on a more interesting subjects. Love and loss, passion and transgression. You barely notice it when the carriage arrives at your home. Without interrupting, Gatorade signals to Renee. The coachman silently hops down from the box at the head of the carriage and opens the door for you. Gatorade offers her hand to help you get up. Gatorade offers her hand to help you as you get up from your seat. When you take her hand, you find yourself looking into her eyes.
Man, we're both blind.
The TV's super far away.
It's like just big enough
barely
to see. And then when that small text comes in, oh.
Thank God you have better glasses than me.
Yvette, may I ask you to do something for me?
Certainly. What would that be?
I'd say certainly.
Yeah.
She gave us a ride. So.
Mm-hmm.
When I introduced myself earlier, I told you to call me Gatorade. Now that I've spoken with you a little more, I've had a change of heart.
Gatorade Snowberry, no.
I would much prefer you call me Madame Gazelle when you addressed me. Would you be comfortable with that? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know how to say that.
Not me either.
Merveilleux? That's my guess.
Something.
She helps you down from the carriage and into the street in front of your house. Hopefully we shall meet again soon.
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit, Yvette. She says to you before Renee closes the carriage door. Soon, with a crack of a whip overhead, the coachman spurs the horses into action, and the carriage winds through the streets and disappears into the night.
You turn to your home and see that Camille is already there, holding the door open for you. Who was that, she asks. A wealthy widow with fondness for helping strangers, she's kind in her own way. A very intriguing woman, one that I'm hoping to see more of.
Second one, I'd say.
Yeah, I think either one's good. Your mind brimming with new possibilities, you steep inside and head upstairs slowly. You get undressed and open your journal to record exactly what transpired tonight. $90 out of 100.
Novelty lost.
Oh, all right.
Is that a good thing? Or
No,
bad?
the suit, the clothes we wear, so we can't wear it again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh no,
I totally forgot about it for a second too.
So it's not so our clothes have like a health bar too.
Yeah, so like we can't wear it tomorrow. We have to wear something else.
Oh, okay. Should I get up and try and read that?
If you want to.
Oh, jeez. Okay. A book salesman was recently arrested for printing fake criticism of the royal family. Is it punishment for vulgar slander or oppression of necessary criticism? And we got 19 credibility, -1
Antoine
favor, 15 peril, 2 Elizabeth
Yeah.
favor, and 6 Gatorade favor.
That was a good night.
Yeah. I mean, except for when we were,
At the party.
Yeah.
But the ride home was nice.
Yeah.
Chapter 1: Establishing oneself.
Well, we're finally in.
You awaken the next morning in a bed that still feels unfamiliar. In the process of waking up, you start to recall last night's humiliations and wish that they were merely the product of your fitful dreams. Unable to go back to sleep, you spend some time tossing and turning in bed before finally sitting up. Nothing is going to make last night go away. The only option is deciding what to do next. You feel exhausted, not physically, but in your very soul, like your fate in Paris has already been decided, and that to remain here would be pointless. It would just be humiliations of the last night over and over again. However, stronger than the exhaustion is the simmering rage you feel at the outrageousness of your circumstances, at the injustice of your treatment, and at the thought of going back to your tiny village after finally making it here to Paris.
Yeah, that would suck.
No, you must go back. You cannot go back, not while a single candle of your ambition still burns. Camille pops into your room, already dressed and ready for the day. Bonjour, madame, she beams. It looks like you had quite an active night. Is there anything I can get you? Please find a spare pillow and smother me. I'm not sure. Do you know how to make a murder look like an accident? Some kind of refreshment, please.
Remember the second one?
Yeah. Unfortunately, madam, the only things I've killed are rats, fish, chickens, and one porcupine. Those don't look very accidental either. I don't think I'd be able to help with a murder. Now, if you've wanted me to clean up after a murder, that I could do. Still, I can't let you start your morning without something to drink. It wouldn't be healthy. What can I get you, madam? See, tea, please. I'll have to keep my wits about me if I'm to regain people's trust. I'll have some wine in the morning. Numbing the memory of last night will make me less anxious. I think tea for the morning.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Camille returns so quick with the tea that you're certain she made it ahead of time. It's piping hot, fragrant, and not too bitter. You drink the brew in silence, the gears of your mind slowly getting up to a speed. The tiredness fades, your anger does not.
Okay, because we drink tea.
Mm-hmm. You take a few moments to finish your drink in silence and collect your thoughts. Something that keeps coming to mind is all the gossip you've heard during your time at the party. Most of it was idle prattle, but some of it felt scandalous and valuable. Without an inheritance or a job, you'll need a way to make some money. Maybe someone would be willing to buy this gossip. Is that a thing people do?
Dude, are we gonna become like a reporter or something?
No, I think we're gonna be like an informant.
Oh.
Camille taps her chin thoughtfully. Well, when I was at Léal the other day, someone mentioned something about a newspaper with these amazing society pages. I think it was called La Trompe du People?
People?
La Trompe du People is now available to visit. They'd have to get their stories from somewhere. Why not you? In fact, I bet you'd be great in that, madam. Merci. Camille, I think I'll do just that. I've gone from baroness to be gossip monger. Great. Just great.
Yeah, see, basically like a...
Yeah.
I think I'll just...
Yeah. With that, your day begins.
That's weird to say. Can you imagine if you woke somebody up and you're like, and with that, your day begins? It's like, what?
You're in a video game.
Don't you remember? Can we go forward?
Well, oh, we can plan ahead.
Huh? Mars. Avril.
May.
Mai.
June.
June. That's cool. This is cool. I'm enjoying this so far.
That's fun.
We only have
8 pounds or whatever, 8 levers.
That's bad, man. Okay, so point of interest, shop, current objective, incident. Okay.
So I know we can't go to the clothing store.
No, we can't buy nothing.
No. Oh, we could sell clothes there.
Yeah, but shouldn't we wait to sell?
Yeah, I
once
think
it's like the novelty's lost.
Yeah.
So we should probably just go to the...
Yeah, sell the art information, go buy clothes.
Yeah. Oh wait, but we can only do one thing per day, right?
Oh, yeah, I think yeah.
A popular, if unscrupulous newspaper spend the day here to sell gossip, manipulate public opinion, and update your knowledge of the political factions in Paris. Yeah, so we're spending the whole day here.
Yup.
This location.
You walk through the city, following Camille's directions. Eventually, you find yourself threading through narrower and narrower streets, the alleys packed with refuse, and the occasional vagrant napping in the shade feel almost oppressive in their closeness. Suddenly, the alleys open up into a wider street near a square. You can hear the splashing of a fountain nearby. You finally find the sign for La Trompe du People. The paint appears to be fresh, but the office seems awfully small. The door is locked, so you gave it a knock. Nobody answered. Looking around, you find a hastily written note lodged in the doorframe. It reads, "Office temporarily closed. Engaging in emergency fundraising efforts. We apologize for the inconvenience. Management. P.S. Fear not this setback. The light of journalism shall never fade." It's at that moment you realize the splashing in the fountain is getting louder, accompanied by some of the most inventive profanity you've ever heard. Against your better judgment, you decide to investigate. Aha! A reedy voice shouts triumphantly. You come upon a man in a grubby finery, up to his knees in the fountain. His shoes have carefully been placed at the water's edge. He does a little jig as he drops a wet coin in his snuff box, which is clutched tightly in his other hand. Noticing your presence, the man in the fountain turns to you with a nod and a smile that attempts to be ingratiating.
Bonjour, madame.
Are you Pierre, the esteemed editor of La Trompe de People? Are you serious? This is your emergency fundraising?
I think that one.
I think so too.
The stranger smile sours and he marches out of the fountain. I shall have you know that fundraising is far more difficult than it appears. Even the most noble of men must occasionally stoop low to accomplish great things. Now, what do you want?
If I wanted to sell some gossip, how would that work?
So it's tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
A devious smile crosses his face. New to this, are you? Don't worry, it's much easier than you think.
Oh, well, that's all the gossip we got. It's cheap revolutionary gossip.
This list shows all the pieces of gossip that you have at the moment. Click on one of them. Okay. Oh, it tells us the thing. Okay. Gossip value is determined by its tier and its freshness, but it also has an effect if you peddle influence. I'll take the gossip for free, but you can use that effect to change the standing of a faction. However, right now you need money, so click on sell gossip button.
Are you sure, madam?
It'll get 30 levers, you said?
Yeah, levers or whatever.
If you do this, there should be no chance of the public finding out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So now I've got 38.
Nice.
When you're ready, click here to leave. You can always come back at a later time. Click anywhere to continue, okay? I guess, yeah. Yeah, that's the whole day.
You wake up the next morning to a polite knock on your bedroom's doorframe. Camille enters carrying a small armload of letters. Madam? Camille starts, both confused and hesitant. There's a lot of letters for you here. Are they for me, or are they for Armand? Or take a letter.
I don't know.
I guess I would ask the first one.
Uh-huh.
They're for you, madam. Every single one. Are these party invitations? Why would anyone invite me to a party? Oh, great. More chances to be humiliated by someone I don't even know. I kind of feel like the second one, too. Well, yes, madam, these could go badly. Camille admits not everyone in the city is particularly honest. In fact, most people of your station tend to have a lot of enemies.
She looks so sad.
Mm-hmm. However, she continues, that dreadful host must have enemies, too.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. All these inventions must come from people who hate the vile person as much as we do. I think you're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm certain of it, madam. This is your chance to meet people in the city who don't hate you or Monsieur Armand.
You can now receive party invitations from all over Paris.
Nice. In fact, I'm sure that anyone who really judges you fairly is going to love you.
Tutorial?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, madam. It's quite simple.
Request the attendance of Madame Yvette Descaux to his choir recital on 26 Mars 1789. This intimate party is sure to be the very height of cheerful
Gaiety?
You've just been invited to several parties. Camille will show you new invitations as you receive them. Choose accept or decline to decide which parties you'll attend, or choose close to skip and choose later. Parties take up your whole day, but you can find gossip and advance certain stories there. Oh man. So how do you skip? If close or choose okay. and then you can choose later.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have I guess a bunch to go through.
I think.
And so that would take up our whole day on the 26th.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be hard.
Also, I have to look at the calendar.
Yeah. It's not just like flavor, it's like pertinent to the game.
Yeah. I can't believe we're doing it. We're climbing the social ladder.
Attending this party will give you a level of exhaustion. Accepting it today will give you 5 credibility. Ignoring the invitation will cost you 5 credibility. You'll receive church gossip at this party. Should we accept it?
I mean, I guess.
Sure. Wait, today's the 24th.
So we have 2 days.
We have 2 days before this happens. So, yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
Request attendance of Madame Yvette de Carl to wine tasting on 29 March 1789. This intimate party is sure to be the very height of merry merriment. So now we have the 29th.
I'll say yeah, it's just because it's wine tasting.
And this is the bourgeoisie.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So we will accept that. Credibility. Yeah, we're getting that credibility going. One of these gotta, like, overlap, right?
The Duke of Harcourt, Madame I think these are on the same day.
These are all on the same day. So this one, request of attendance of the fascinating Madame Yvette Ducal to his opera gala on 3rd Avril 1789. This intimate party is sure to be the most spectacular display of generous amusement. So here, 5-5, and we will get crown gossip. Request to attendance of the infamous Madame Yvette Ducal to her poetry salon on 3 Avril 1789. This intimate party is sure to be the purest form of effervescent celebration. Exhaustion 5-5. You will receive a revolution gossip at this party. Well, the revolution already doesn't like us, right?
I think.
Because Maximum was
Part of the revolution.
part of the revolution. Huh. And who was the other revolutionist? Termez?
Yeah, Termez. Yeah, he was the leader of the party or whatever.
I mean, we haven't dealt with the crown yet, so maybe we do the crown.
Yeah, let's try it.
Credibility up. And then ignore it, so we'll eventually get -5, I guess. Request the attendance of Madame Yvette Ducal to his military ball on 5th Avril 1789. This intimate party is sure to be the very height of merry celebration. Monsieur de Launay.
Yeah, I thought Lane. I don't know.
You will receive military gossip at this party, I guess, except because it's the only one on that day. You can select any invitation on the calendar to see more details about it. Deciding to attend a party the same day that you receive an invitation gives you a small bonus to credibility. Okay.
So I guess we have 2 days before our party.
I guess, yeah. Okay, and it just shows you the same thing. Monsieur Marriott. So nothing.
So I think we probably go to Paris. So what kind of party is that we're going to?
Oh yeah, we actually have to think about this. This is a church.
The church. So we don't have some dressed down kind of thing.
I think we have.
Go to our wardrobe and see.
How do we go? Oh. So like this one's just kind of.
Yeah, it's just
This would be
normal.
perfect for the military.
Yeah.
And this one is bad for the church.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, we need to find some nice church clothes.
Ooh, journal. Oh my goodness.
Well, Gatorade Gazelle.
Contravening society's norms, the widow Gatorade has been in mourning for over... Oh, this is just like what we know and stuff. Okay. Huh.
That's cool.
Okay. Oh, we get requests from him. I'm actually liking this game a lot.
That's pretty good.
So I guess Explorer?
Oh, there's other ones.
No.
Incidents.
Oh, jeez. What is this?
Oh, the house.
The house.
I think, right? I can't read it. I think it says the Maison or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got some learning to do.
So this is
The information.
news. This is the Clove. This is a park, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just stay up there.
Okay.
Necessary honesty. The maid and archer. Wing paradise. Sounds so stupid. Trying to pronounce all these things.
So which one do you want to try?
I'm thinking like the journalist, like one of the incident ones.
Okay.
The journalism one piques my interest because that's how we could probably gain more money.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Alright. Oh wait, I forgot we could do this. Pierre, your erstwhile employer, works in a field where one makes quite a few enemies. You just didn't expect to catch up with him quite so quickly. Oh, so we can just like...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Not everyone visiting Paris has the way of subtly... has the wry subtlety that you've grown used to. Some are far more blunt. However, that's not always a bad thing. Shocking military gossip.
Ooh.
Shocking revolution. Shocking military. Shocking revolution. Jeez.
That's a good one.
Okay, so I think we're both on
So yeah,
this
so
one
far.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Walking near the market, you come across your own maid of all works, who seems to be in a bit of trouble. Uh-oh.
Oh no, our maid, no.
Oh no.
Not Camille.
What is this? Out in the suburbs of Paris, Guinguet Paradise is a rendezvous location that is a perfect spot for drinking, dancing, and cabaret entertainments. Let's see this. Created by the infamous libertine Louis-Philippe de Lorings,
Dorleen.
this rendezvous location is a bustling garden filled with strange, adventurous, and exotic attractions. It's like a circus, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still thinking like
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
this one. This is our whole day.
Mm-hmm. You decide to spend the day wandering the fountain square as it's a warm day and plenty of people will be congregating here, which usually means it's a good place for finding information. Perhaps you'll be able to find something that Pierre would find valuable. You survey the area, and everyone here already looks like they have someone to talk to, which is concerning. Approaching a stranger is easy. Approaching a group of them by yourself is more daunting. Curse the audacity of these strangers. How dare they have friends? You spot a man who has just taken a seat by himself at the table of a nearby cafe. He spread out a great sheet of paper and weighted down the corners with empty saucers. You approach him, but he doesn't acknowledge you at first. He appears totally lost in document. From the looks of it, it's some kind of diagram or blueprint, but the exact details are lost on you.
This is a military guy.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, bonjour, madame, he says without looking up. His accent is foreign, but you're unable to place it. It sounds either Austrian or Hungarian. My name is Christophe, if that's what you were going to ask. What business is that you have here?
Well, I'm always looking to meet someone and learn something new. I have nobody else to talk to. Indulging in curiosity, what are you doing?
I think the first one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ah, so you want something from me, he says with half a smile. He gestures to the chair across from him. Please take a seat. You do so and settle in, finally feeling a little more comfortable in the situation. Awesome, we love credibility.
Without taking his eyes off the document, he waves over a waitress and orders you some coffee. When it arrives, you take a sip. It is coffee, sweet, strong, and hot. It's also quite invigorating. We lost some of our exhaustion.
Oh, so we're like even now. So coffee is like amazing for us.
Judging from your
Oh, this
interest.
is me.
Oh, it's you.
Judging from your interest in the affairs of strangers, I imagine you also have a thirst for gossip. Yes. While this is true, you're not sure if he had to put it so quite cynically. To that end, would you prefer to learn something interesting about the military or the revolution?
Mercez-vous. Tell me what you know about the military. Really, please tell me what you've learned about the revolution. Je suis désolé, but I'm simply not in the mood for gossip. So either one or two.
Yeah.
Military or revolution. He's a military guy, right?
Yeah.
So he
I
probably...
mean, we're assuming that.
Yeah,
Well, actually, no. He's either Austrian or
Oh,
Hungarian.
that's right.
So he may not be of the French military.
So he's probably revolutionary.
Or he's just like
Just a dude?
just a knowledge seeker or something.
Mm-hmm. So probably military.
So you want to go military?
Yeah.
As I suspected, he sighs. Here's what I've learned. He spends the next few minutes detailing some gossip concerning the military. It's certainly an interesting story, but something about the whole exchange feels rather untoward. Without the pretense of intrigue, it seems so heartless and mercantile.
Oh, no.
Ooh. That sucks.
We got shocking military gossip, though.
That's good. The two of you talk for a little longer, but the conversation eventually winds down. He pauses to check his pocket watch and says, I'm sorry, but I must head to the Bastille if I am to study it. I will need to do so before I lose the sunlight. Au revoir, madame, he says, before he packs up all his materials and drops some coins on the table for the respective refreshments.
He
It's raining
departs.
again.
I thought that was the quails first.
I thought it was the quails, too.
He departs and he decides to leave as well before it gets too dark.
Was that actually rain?
I'm not sure.
It just stopped.
Yeah, I think it is rain.
Okay. That was weird, though.
Yeah.
That was some hard rain for like 3 seconds.
Hopefully it got caught in the audio.